What is up, peeps?
Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Hope everybody's had a great day.
I had a good day. I had bacon.
Oh,
Nice.
any day is a good day with bacon.
Right? I might have went a little overboard with it, but oh well.
How many strips are we talking here?
Strips, I didn't count. But I don't know if I want to tell you the weight.
But you can have that because, I think that's okay when you're on keto, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you could deep fry your butter and wrap it in bacon.
There you go.
I'm hunting rabbits.
I like your background.
Thank you. I kind of dig it too. Well, you mean this background or the background with that guy showing?
Both. Liking the shirt too, man. You're all dressed up today, Cliff.
Yeah, I thought I'd put on some clean clothes today. It was on top of my clean pile, so that's why I wore it.
Understandable.
Because I got two piles that I work with, right? Clean pile and dirty pile. The dirty pile's in the washer, and the clean pile's in the dryer.
How's your sales been today, guys?
I got a nice little jump today. I dropped all the prices on 500 items in my store today. So I had 4 sales.
Nice.
I had one gigantic sale today.
Ooh, nice.
I had 3 sales today. It's been fairly decent.
Right on. What was the gigantic sale?
Yeah, I'm curious.
It was toner for $40.
Baboom.
But I think this. I think it was a $3 or $4 purchase, so ROI wasn't bad.
Right on.
I don't own any wife beaters, so it's going to be either a shirt or naked. Chris is hosting the next week, so that's up to him.
Are you trying to say that we should have a themed show next week? That we have to dress up as something specific? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Because we could.
Ooh, Jody.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you all for coming today.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah, let's go say hi to these
Some
lovely people
names
here.
Start at the top of the list. Mom was early. She was at 10 to 7.
You added it again. Charlotte's all over the keyboard here.
Velocity Sales, welcome.
Hi, Anna.
Hello, hello.
Of course, hello, Val.
Hey, Valerie.
Val.
Don't
stop.
Soft. You're singing that song more. You're overplaying that song more than a pop station nowadays.
But you know what? It's so catchy. It's super catchy. I will play it until I get sick of it.
YouTube Music Library. Hey, Allison.
We have Susie. We have Tracy in the house. We got Candace,
Candace, hello.
Wendy. We have
Wendy.
Monsieur Chris.
Mr. Chris, bonjour.
Whoa, what's going on?
David.
A Shiloh cat.
Shiloh.
What are you doing?
Shiloh.
Shiloh's playing the gong.
The Gong Show.
Bong. We got that one.
Oh, that one?
Hello, Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
Hey, Tommy. Thanks for
And
coming.
Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Tim. Thanks for taking my message earlier, Tim. Appreciate that. We have Kelly. And we have Kevin from
Hey.
Thrifting Lounge.
Hey, Kelly,
Kelly,
thank you
hey,
for
Kevin.
your sub today. And Lisa.
Yes, Lisa. How's it going, Lisa?
My man Kevin.
Hello, Lisa.
And Mom woke up from her nap.
Hey, Kelly.
Candace is eating spaghetti.
Nice.
Yummy.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
We have
Jennifer.
Anthony in the building.
Hey, Jennifer.
Vicksburg.
Hey, Anthony. Be seeing him soon.
Yeah, well, he'll be joining us soon.
Art. Skipped right over you, man. I'm sorry. I skipped right over Anthony, too. It must have jumped down.
Maybe I was.
What? This whole time, Jody? You never told us.
Well, like everyone
No.
else who's in a 90s boy band, he spent all his money, now he's broke.
I've never known. I love every boy band you can think of because I was just a fan of that time.
You had a band yourself?
Yeah, but that was rock music. It wasn't pop. Although I do like pop.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
right? I'm skipping
I
more
love
than
all-
the 3D printer.
Love all genres.
Uh-oh, Rob's sharing internet. I just hope my magpies stay in line today.
Your magpies. I just noticed we're getting a lot more burlier nowadays. I don't know if it's the cold, but me and Jody haven't, I guess, shaved in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a
Well,
couple
I
of
haven't shaved since August.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that's a while.
Yeah, that's a long while.
Yeah, I still don't think I would get that to that long though, even if it was that, if I waited that long.
I think we all were in high school in the 90s.
I was in high school in the early 2000s. Sorry, Cliff.
Is that any better? Unless you're hearing the 3D printer.
Are you printing
I
something?
didn't. Yeah, I didn't time it quite properly. Like I know, like I was telling Jody, Chris. Like I know I did say I wasn't going to include any 3D printing, at least in this series,
Mhm.
but I didn't time it properly, and I was halfway through this job when I realized I wasn't going to quite make it. So
I see.
I'm not too worried about it, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's all good, sir.
and for will you close the damn door when you go through it? Jesus. Roommates. Now that the door's closed, he's got to turn around and come back in. But yeah, for what it's worth, it's going to be really, really cool.
Can't wait.
You planning on doing another video for 3D printing? That'd be sweet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm kind of really getting into it. I'm starting to run out of filament though, so I got to make some sales so I can buy some more filament.
Yeah, you've been printing a lot. I like what I saw in your live yesterday. Watched it after.
I enjoyed your video today, Cliff.
Oh, you must not have had headphones in if you enjoyed it.
Sounded fine.
Yeah, I chopped up the, like it was one song that I broke up throughout the whole video, but I didn't normalize the volume before I split it up, so I had to go back through the whole thing and bring the volume down, which is what I usually do for the
Oh,
music.
I see.
But I might have missed a clip.
Huh.
Ansley scolded me for that, so.
Hey, Lance, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
Lance in here? Yeah, Lance Fines. Everybody go subscribe to Lance Fines.
There you go.
He's only got like 29 subs and he deserves more. He's been going at it pretty hard, releasing videos.
Yeah. And Lobster's in the house too.
Lobster.
Hey, Lobster.
Lobster. What's up, buddy?
So how was everybody's sales this weekend? Anybody want to share some numbers in the chat? Hey, Lisa.
Mine were fairly decent. It
Yeah.
wasn't as good as like my last couple of days, but I think I had 4 sales over the weekend. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
"3D has a quick story he wants to tell. He'll
Quick
only be
story?
an hour and 11 minutes." Yeah, can listen to that.
Yikes.
It's a riveting story. Full of training montages.
So are you gonna reveal exactly what you're printing?
I
Or
was curious too.
is that just secret? Top secret?
Everything I do is top secret.
I see. If it was top
I can't
secret,
tell anybody. I can't tell anybody, especially the police.
you should be in the dungeon then if it was top secret.
Hmm.
I'm just kidding,
My
huh?
guard, My guard cat is right out that door, so
That's true.
There you go. Chris kicked ass this weekend. Treasure chest.
Nice, Chris.
About $1,000.
I think I got the same buyers as you, Tommy.
Hey, Don.
Done.
Hello, Don.
Jennifer's dropping some links. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I don't know. Every time I glance at that
What is this?
icon, it really looks like a Canada Post logo.
I got another sale.
Hey, Scott.
I think it's on fire today, man. Holy crap.
Another sale. Way to
Yeah.
go. What'd you just sell, man?
Some of my basketball cards.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
Nice one.
You at the door. Honestly.
Those have been like literally, I've listed them for probably about tops 2 days and they always sell. But it's because of those,
Yeah.
the guys that I'm selling are like the top guys, right? So there's always,
Right.
the sales on them was ridiculous.
There you go. You know what you're doing, and it's working.
So like,
That's awesome.
there are a bunch of like, there were 3 common cards. They weren't worth that much by themselves, so I lotted them up. And someone made an offer. I had them for about 31. Someone made an offer for $25.99 on them plus shipping.
Excellent. Yeah,
So
that's
like,
sweet.
I already have nothing invested in the boxes anymore because I already made my money back on the box. So everything is profit.
Nice.
If you guys aren't subscribed yet to Cliff, he's almost at 300 guys. He's
Was
four away.
four? Yeah, four,
Four
away.
away.
So close.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I should have a milkshake or something.
Keto milkshake. Heavy cream and heavy cream.
Nice.
Nice, Susie. I think my highest sale today was an $80 sale.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah. I sold one of my my Beatles LPs.
Okay.
I had it for 99. Someone made an offer for 80. So
Was that the first sale on that store or no?
no, it's
Nice.
fourth, I think.
Right
Fourth
on,
sale.
right on.
Yeah. But that
Hey,
one
Craig.
guy bought 2 items from that store. So he bought my Beatles Monopoly for $50, and then he bought the LP for 80.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's a good customer. Hopefully it's a returning customer.
I know, right? Hey, Craig,
Sweet.
how's it going?
Hey, Craig.
But yeah, we coming up, we will be having our special guests onto this channel here, and
10 minutes.
Yep. I don't know why it does that.
You must not have been watching. So it skidded you.
Possibly,
Tisk tisk.
possibly.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Nice.
They get deleted and they just keep coming back to aggravate. You never aggravate, Lisa.
Hasn't happened yet. You must be doing something right.
I don't know why it does that. That's so weird.
I'm printing another project. I haven't decided if I want to
We've been
do
asking
a
already.
video.
You won't even
Not a
tell.
video on it. I don't know if I'm going to do a video or just do another late night live with it. Like I did with that other one.
I liked your edits though on your pre-recorded. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that turned out awesome.
And I'm going to credit John, Nevermore Antiques. He gave me a really cool idea. Put a mirror behind that part. So I'm going to cut it down so it fits in behind that.
Oh, to make it like a kind of like a chrome type of look to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that looks great.
I painted the back of it as well.
Yeah.
So when you put the mirror in there, it reflects a tiny little bit of that red.
Mm-hmm. That looks awesome.
Yeah. It turned out really
And
nice.
see, since people were trying to look, no porn.
We weren't asking.
Someone
Who
was
asking?
looking. At least
Someone
one
asking?
person was looking.
All right.
I'll bet you this thing. At least one person was looking.
Hey Mel, how's it going?
What's Cliff
Hey, Mel.
looking at? But I'm printing. It's Autobot, an Autobot head
Nice.
There
thing.
you go.
Did you see Dawn
But I
Stale?
made.
A tore back vintage Pikachu statue. Wow, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Nice sale. Hey, Victoria. How's it going?
Jeez. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Anamora.
I drank the same coffees as you, Chris. Chris's treasure chest. But just a little bit bigger. With double cream. Hey Mel. Good to see you in this neck of the woods. The big screen Craig is in the living room. But my projector crapped itself, so I can't really use it.
Hey, Anna.
Hello, Anna. Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
you just missed the entirety of the Canadian knowledge system. It's in the archives now. The new one.
Or you can just
I
rewind it.
can't 3D print a new graphics module for an Epson projector. That's a little beyond my. That's a little above my pay grade.
It's so loud.
Jeez. That is awesome.
Have you guys done any thrifting lately? Or
Just
sourcing?
I've been browsing.
I got one scuba hoodie 2 days ago.
Nice. Did you go during the 50% off sale?
Yeah.
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 I think I went in for like a minute and then I went right back out because I see there's like lineups of like 30 people and they have their carts completely full.
Really. It was not that busy.
Well, at least
I
the
think the
location I
army
went to
is
was
coming.
ridiculous.
Hmm.
But I went today, so I managed to get some good stuff.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
The army is flying over my house.
Oh, not again.
As long as they don't land. Damn cat.
Here, I'll show you one of the pieces I got.
It
I've
goes
been
through the
trying.
door just to open the door.
I've been trying to look back, like go back to looking at clothing again. So I managed to find one item.
All right.
It's I don't know. Can you see that? Planet Hollywood,
Planet Hollywood.
Orlando.
Vintage.
Yeah, it's made in USA. XL. It says 1991 on it.
There you go.
Cool.
Nice. Is that a bolo?
I mean, I looked up the comps on that one. I saw similar ones of like all leather with wool, and then I saw ones with the leather arms without. That's not wool, and they go for about 80.
Dang.
Yeah, but on average, I paid about $10 per piece of things that I have.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
think I have a. I'm not sure.
We're excited now, can't you tell? If I sit any more on the edge of my chair, it's gonna flip my chin onto the desk.
I think me seeing a nice big bowl of poutine will make me a happy camper.
Yeah. A big bowl of cash, I'd be pretty happy.
That'd be good too.
I was just gonna say a bowl of something else. But anyway.
Nice, Chris.
Sweet.
Yeah, that jacket I got is in really good shape. Other than like the tag looking a bit dirty, it's like really good. Even the leather is like really good condition. But I've been trying to find like single stitch shirts. It's very, at least from when I was looking, it was really hard to find. I managed to find like 2, but they were like not that great. One was just a plain shirt. The other one had like, I think someone tried to design something themselves using like clothing, like gel or paint. So it looked really homemade, but yeah. Oh well. All right.
Yeah, it's time. For our guests,
Do they have
Anthony and Nate.
Do they have the link?
Yeah. I was gonna let them in at the same time, all dramatic, but we can welcome them in one at a time.
What's up,
What's up?
buddy?
Hey,
How we
Nate,
doing? How
Nate.
we doing?
how you been?
Welcome to Canada.
It's good to be here.
What's up, eh?
Did you get sorted on?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing pretty good.
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 Very, very good.
That's good. I just got home from work, so I'm glad everything worked out tonight.
Yeah.
Going on, everyone?
Now,
Hey,
now
Anthony.
that background just got a whole lot better. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, there you go. Just Cliff.
Got his mugshot right there.
Cliff brings the eye candy to the show.
How are you doing, Anthony?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Doing well, doing well.
Excited to be back in Canada.
Damn, right?
You guys had to sneak me
That
over
was-
the border.
That was awesome.
I'll smuggle you, Nate. I
Thanks,
got a
bud.
big trunk.
Just make sure I get back every once in a while.
Dude, I'll put you where the stowed seats go, man.
Sure, I might be able to fit in there.
All we'll see is a little bit of beard hanging out.
They're like, "What's this, guys? What are you guys trying to hide back here?"
Now, see, Craig, the 3D printer's going, and Krillin hates the 3D printer, so he won't even be in the chat.
Yeah, no Krillin today.
Killing in his short stories.
God,
I
still
never-
an hour to go with this thing.
They're never short, but they're always entertaining.
What's up, Victoria?
How was work today?
Oh, it was. It's always interesting with Mr. Burns.
Yeah,
Dude, give
Mr.
us the
Burns.
latest and greatest with Mr. Burns.
Well,
Hot off the press, guys.
usually I'm a little late to work, right? Sometimes even like a half hour because I got to ship after the show, and me and Anthony hang out after the show for a little bit, so I sometimes leave late. So I was like 5, maybe 10 minutes late. It was mainly because of traffic today, and so I walk in, and I guess he was paging me for the second I was supposed to be there, and I walk up to the office. I'm like, "What's up?" He goes, "Where you been?" I'm like, "I was in traffic." "Oh, that'll be a write-up." I'm like, "What?"
Oh,
I'm like, "What do you want me to call you while I'm driving? Like, what do you want me to do?" "Well, did you know you were going to be late?" I says, "Do you know I live like a half hour away?" You know what I mean? So there's going to be some things that just pop up and happen, so.
I spent a few years, Nate, in contract negotiations with Shaw Pipe Corporation. It's the parent company is Shawcor Limited. They do pipe coatings. But the head of HR, we were in a contract negotiations meeting, and one of our guys had a grievance that he was a minute late for work one day because the direct route to the plant, they were doing work on the train crossing, so he had to drive all the way around town, pretty well around half the town to get to the plant from the other side, and he was written up for that, and that turned into a grievance which sat on the table for almost 2 years.
Wow.
And I looked the director of HR in the eye, and I said, "So I also live out of town. What happens if on the way into town I hit a moose? My car gets destroyed and I'm late for work."
You know,
He
you're
says
Canadian
that's-
when you say that.
He says that's a culpable lateness. He's like, "It's your fault. You're late because you chose to live out of town."
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, what if I live in town and I hit a moose on the way to work and they're doing construction on the rail crossing on the same day?
Right.
Yeah, over here in the U.S., it'd be like we hit a deer. You
Yeah,
got moose just roaming around like we have deer.
maybe I'll try that next time. But like I hit a moose.
Well,
Pretty fast.
Anthony, in Alberta, you have to hit 3 deer before you even get your driver's license.
Yeah,
I did. I hit a deer with the driver's ed car.
Oh man.
Really?
Jeez.
Did you pass?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
$3,700 damage. And the instructor damn near put the car in the ditch. I'm trying to pull over on the shoulder, and it was nighttime, and there was a blizzard. And we actually drove into Edmonton for the final day because Edmonton had the last traffic circle in the province, and she wanted to add traffic circles to the training module, right? So a blizzard set in on the way back, and the small town joke is actually true. I hit this deer about 20 minutes from the town that we were going to, and we pulled up to the school because that's where we started and stopped all the classes from. And I went into the school, and there was a junior high volleyball game happening. And 4 people met me at the door of the school as I walked in. And they're like, did you hit a deer with the driver's ed car? So you know you're in a small town when.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if it was snowing pretty good out there, they were really making sure you know how to drive up in Canada. And
It was a sunshiny day when we left.
he probably put his seatbelt on and was like, "Let's ride." Oh man.
So you guys got moose roaming around over there where you are, Jody and Chris?
Not too many. I haven't seen any, like not around where I live right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm more maybe deer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like so close to the U.S. I would imagine a lot of similarities.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you go from where Chris is at, go an hour northeast, a couple hours northeast,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll get to some pretty big moose.
Correct.
I still can't believe that you hit a deer with the driver's ed car. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, welcome to Alberta.
Yeah, right.
I've hit 6 deers. 6 deers? I've hit 6 deer in my life.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
So you're the guy who killed Bambi's mom.
Yeah.
Damn it, Cliff. Hashtag.
And then he cooked her.
Bumby's mother.
Dude, the one day I was driving home from work, and I'm driving, going up a hill, and you know, there's occasional deer runs past every once in a blue moon or whatever, but it's known to have them in that area, right? So I'm driving, and out of nowhere, this deer just like dashes out, and I thought I clipped it. Here, I must have like hit its nose or something, because there was just a little bit of blood like along my car. But I thought I destroyed my car. So I was happy that that didn't happen, and Bambi went back to doing what Bambi does, and just had a little nosebleed, I guess. Yeah, that she was
Well-
going deep in the hood.
I was working with the highway department, and we were just driving along doing our road check, and we were following a guy, and he hit a deer right in front of us. So, and he kind of carried it along on the front of his truck when he pulled over and stopped. So it ended up being only about 10 feet behind him by the time he stopped. But I just pulled the 1-ton over, hopped out, swung the crane over, picked up the deer, put it on the back of the 1-ton. He goes, "Geez, you guys work fast in this county."
That's crazy. So how's the eBay world for everyone?
Meh.
Me?
It's been good today.
Really?
Yeah.
How many different items do you sell?
Let's see here. So I have 2 in my main store, and then 2 in my second store.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's been quiet today, but I just started a sale, so that's typically how it works. And I didn't run one yesterday by stupidity and forgetting, so I figured it would be slow yesterday, so it's slow today as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the words of Jim Carrey with my eBay store, I've had better. Like I've done better, I've done worse. Can't complain though. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it's my fault. I hadn't done too much listing before today, so between running the sale and the listing I did today, we should start picking back up tomorrow. Then,
Yeah, I definitely need to start. I need to get like a momentum board set up or something where I'm keeping track of some type of process, like just like my the amount I list and how many listings, and try to get like a goal, because I'm very I like to basically see like what I do, and then I can kind of chart my like my, if I'm doing better, then I can be like, okay, well, it's obviously because I did 20 listings a day or 5 listings a day, where say like I didn't doing any listing for like 3 days, then it's like, well, there's clearly the reason, so yeah, it's a pretty cool background, Cliff. I just bought my green screen. I just haven't had time to set it up. I'll probably have it up for tomorrow's show.
Nice.
I tried to use like the blue curtains here, but I guess they're like too dark. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get the green screen. Let's quit playing around. No more Mr.
Actually,
Nice Guy.
they do suggest having a light behind you, lighting up the green screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that
Maybe
might help. But yeah, the shade of those of that blue might be a little dark.
Yeah. So as soon as I put it on, like I was adjusting the fade and doing different things, and man, I had to have it like 3/4. Couldn't see my eyeballs, and like, you know what I mean? Like, the only thing you see was like just like the white of my face, and just like stuff was missing. So I was like, this ain't gonna work. So we had to go back to the drawing board for that.
are you using any lighting there, Nate?
I got my ring light right here, but
Okay, so you have that on you as you stream.
no, I don't have to. I just got this. I figured to just make it look a little better.
Yeah.
Or, if it has to have light, I could do a couple different options. Like, this is me with no light, because I have it like dim.
Yeah.
This is me with light, but it can go up higher and change colors, and
Nice.
I can go super bright where I look like I'm getting questioned by the police. I can turn back down. So
you need a light. You need a light right above you, just swinging.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
For the early '90s interrogation office.
Where were you at 8 o'clock yesterday? Does that work, Mr. Burns? I swear, I was not out vaping out in the parking lot. Yeah, but
I had a question. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I always see
Like, there's one person that always in your chats on Ecom and Beyond. I don't know who it is. I'm just wondering, like, is this like a? Do you guys know specifically who it is? Like, that's.
I have no idea. I gave him a wrench though, just because like they stopped me and the Vendu crew. Repping it hard for the VC.
This perfect.
Yeah, I don't know who it is, but they're hilarious. For the first time, they actually commented on a video today too.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right.
I
You
sent
said
you a
that.
screenshot of it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, honestly, we have no idea who it is. I don't know if it's just someone playing with it. Maybe it's a person from work. I have no
We have
idea.
a few guests or guesses, but like no concrete evidence.
Okay.
But I mean, they're not causing any harm. They just come in and sass mate for me. So
Yeah.
I consider that a favor.
Ken says the Vendu crew is too strong.
There's 3 of us, Kent.
True.
Get it right, man.
Yeah, I gotta get. I'm gonna make sure to go to bed early tonight so I can wake up tomorrow for Victoria's thing
Yeah.
for Callie Picker.
Yeah, for sure.
The trick with the trolls is to have Jackie in your chat past midnight.
Yeah, I don't hardly ever have any.
She
Sorry, go ahead.
is vicious after midnight.
For
Let
real.
me tell you. She tamed a troll. Like he came in messing with us and Jackie tamed it.
I'm gonna need more details, man. Like how did she tame the troll?
Tell me
It was
more.
it was on that one live that I did recently. It said I haven't been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I haven't done this for a while. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
he came in with 2 or 3 accounts, 2 or 3 different accounts. And Craig was there. I'm sure he was enjoying the hell out of that.
Mhm.
And by the end of it, they were just talking to him. They're just talking back and forth.
That's how you know it's probably somebody that either is just messing around or who's maybe a normal person or whatever versus like a stone cold random troll that just happened to fall upon your channel. Or maybe it was. Who knows? They must have saw Jackie doing a backflip out of the dumpster and was like, "Whoa, we better chill out."
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I haven't really had too many problems with trolls. Normally, if they come in, like I don't know about it till the show's over because there's so many blue people in my, my chats. So they normally just handle it.
Yeah, it's true. Mods are generally good. They're pretty good with taking care of that pretty quickly.
I always have my trigger finger ready for the Vendu one. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, Craig's right. There you go. Drinking those hours.
I guess that's true. That's a nice thing is even if you get thumbs downs or whatever, it still counts as activity. Or if they cuss you out in the comments, it still counts as activity for you.
That'll
Yeah.
get you some watch time.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
And eventually when you get monetized, that'll be a little bit of change in your pocket.
Yep.
So
I would
For
love
what-
to see like the trolls of like these really big channels, like how much money like the really big channels have made off of trolls over the years. That'd be hilarious to see.
That's
Just from them,
That'd be
like,
quite something if you could separate the analytics between your loyal, legitimate viewers versus all the trollers and
yeah,
how much watch time they contribute to you.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, like you can see like your views from subs and not subs, but they could be sub to you for all you know. You know what I mean? So if they got
Yeah.
the notification or whatever, chances are, they're probably sub to you and sub to you for just to come in and give you that one thumbs down all the time. That it seems like most of us always have. Like,
Yeah,
I wonder if it's like one
it's probably
person.
the same dude just going around thumbing everything down.
It's like
It's like-
I don't like resellers. So I'm gonna join all these reseller channels, and every time I see a live or something pop up, I'm just gonna thumb down, and then go to the next one, thumb down.
Yeah, where I live in Alberta, it's some of the most sought after deer hunting grounds in North America. Hunters actually come from all over Canada and the U.S. to hunt in this area. It's pretty well a vein of land between Edmonton, Alberta, and Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and it's called the Poundmaker Trail. It's actually a historic native hunting trail, pretty well right along Highway 14.
Jay, did you see what Val said? She said she liked
Yeah.
the fish.
Yeah.
Wait till she catches you with one of these. You'll be really.
I don't know if that's ever gonna
Then
happen.
you're gonna need some of that lion tamer.
Yep.
Brought to you by.
It looks like he's ready for
There
lion.
you go.
He's definitely got a little bit of a line there to tame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little
He's
something,
got
something.
a little bit of a Simba row too. Yeah.
I can see Jody rocking a full beard like this, or
Can you?
even like how Cliff got his. I could see it.
I'm gonna need
Never tried it.
AEDT mom to introduce me to these trolls she knows that give super chats. Send them my link.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Right?
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
I'll
Lion King or GameStop?
that's crazy. I wish I drove
So,
give me some cash.
yeah. So Anthony and Nate, what was the one moment that slapped you in the face and said, "I want to do this for a living"? When it comes to reselling,
I didn't really have any other irons in the fire at the point. So it was kind of like I just reverted back to like what I was naturally good at, in between jobs to make a little bit of money for the house, So something I've always enjoyed. I used to do a lot of this work for a friend of mine back in the day. So I kind of already knew how to do it. So I just picked up kind of where I left off.
See, like I've always been pretty business minded. Always wanted to run a business, or I've always helped my dad run his business for years. So like I've always wanted to do it and have it as my own. You know what I mean? Because everyone wants to be their boss. You know what I'm saying? Like if they can be, or if they're situated that they can run a business. So like for me, it was watching those few videos and just seeing like, hey, you don't need a lot of money to start this up. You just got to kind of snowball your first sale to your second to your third, and just keep going, and then put in some of your cash that you can, that you have left over from like a paycheck or whatever, and just get it really ramped up and stuff. So once I seen a little bit of success with a couple like sales off the bat or whatever, I kind of knew that this was my legit way to hustle like I used to, but for legit and legitimate purposes. And at the worst case, it can always be a really great side hustle like it is right now. What's up, Tommy 2.0?
Hey, Tommy.
kicking it at the resort, the prick.
Tell us how you really feel, man.
Do they have any like getaway places like up there where like you can really like enjoy yourself and pamper yourself up in Canada?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
I didn't know. I mean, I figured it would be something where you're at, Chris, but I didn't know if it was something by Cliff, because it seems like he's a little more in the wilderness of the world up in the north up there.
Yeah, not too far from where this picture was taken is the Banff Hot Springs.
Oh, really?
So you can go chill out in there.
Like, I mean, in terms of resorts, there's only, I mean, there's not very many, like, in terms of like an all inclusive. But like during the summer, there will probably be like certain places that will have like a nice spa area with like all those types of things, like amenities.
The first problem with that, Kent, is you're talking to Krillin about Canadian resorts.
What's up,
There's Tommy's
Destiny?
better half. Hey,
up, Jack?
Destiny.
Hey,
It is.
Destiny.
Yeah, like you know, up with Canada and like Alaska and all, up in the north. I watch a lot of different shows and just the landscape and how it's set up, and you see like a lot of different shows up there. So I wish I could really like eventually like move up there and buy like my own land, kind of make like my own like town or whatever.
Nice.
That would be like a crazy like I'd hit the Powerball or something probably to do it, but you know what I mean, or make my reselling business. Like I'd have to be like Jeff Bezos the second or whatever to basically do that. But I think that'd be pretty cool. You see people that do that. There's like I can't remember what show it was, but this guy made like he got like these old school like buildings like shipped up there or whatever and like repurposed and like there's like a bar, and then there's like a general store, and then he put in this. Then he ran electric somehow. I don't even know how he did that, but I mean, literally, he's in the middle of nowhere. Like he's not like connected to like like it's not like he's running it off of like the neighbor. And then there's power lines. Like there's nothing out there. So I just thought that was really cool. I mean, you could essentially be the mayor of your town. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
I'd totally live in Nateville.
That'd be a scary place.
Natesville.
NATO would be the bomb. It would definitely be
All of your like shrubbery, like bearded.
it would be the most beautiful like it would just be beautiful. Just there'd be bushes, all shapes and different characters and all types of stuff. You see like dollar sign ones and every damn hustling everywhere. Beautiful. That'd be freaking fantastic.
Would you put in a lot of like RA places?
No, I would own the RA places. So everyone have to buy with me.
Touche.
I'd sell my replenishables up there.
The Bondiggity.
Right? It'd be bomb.com.
Heck yeah, it would.
I figured that would be.
That's awesome. Any
I'm
chance you can get like me a picture of this?
gonna have to go visit there one day. And no Mr. Burns is allowed in my town. If he's seen, he's automatically jailed. I put him in a like a pit full of snakes.
What would you do if you had your own town and it had to have like Mr. Burns as like the governing authority?
Governing authority?
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
he was like
I would not-
in charge of everything, Nate.
I would not live there. No way. No way. Even if I could like have all the money in the world, like if he had any say, like more than what he has now, like I'll only see him 4 hours a day. Out of my 8 to 10 hours I work there, he's only there for 4. But I tell you what. Oh, it's upscale?
An upscale trailer park. So there's flower planters around the trailer hitches.
Beautiful
So they're
bushery,
hidden.
shrubbery everywhere. trees.
Paved roads.
Two-story trailer. I've never heard of such a thing.
It's glorious.
Maybe not necessarily double story. They could be double high.
Mhm. Yeah, here in PA, the only amenities that we have in our trailer parks are like meth dealers.
Occasional.
Front door delivery.
Yep.
The plot thickens.
Then the occasional trailer blows up. That's crazy.
Des is getting all crickety crunk. Tommy's probably over there like, hey, baby.
How you doing? How you doing?
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah,
He's the loudest guy on YouTube.
my
Right?
He never stops talking.
What should I say?
I feel like Jody just did more with his like actions than he needed to with his voice.
He's a man with few words, but when he says something, it's powerful.
There you go. Not even.
Ooh. You know what, Destiny? If you put some butterscotch schnapps in 7-Up, it tastes like a candy apple.
Yummy.
Really?
Interesting.
I'm not a schnapps type of guy, but that sounds interesting.
But you are a candy apple type of guy, right?
She's got the club going up on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's good. They can, go enjoy themselves from time to time. I wish I had a babysitter
They're on their workation.
once or twice a month. It'd be amazing if I just go do something with the wife. And last time we did that, she wanted to go sourcing.
Yeah. I can just
I'm
say
like, what?
I can
How'd
just
you feel? How'd you feel her in? I'm like, you all right? She's like, I know you want to go sourcing. I'm like, I had no plans of going sourcing, like, cause it was like one of them, once in a blue moon type situations where like we had a sitter, everything was good, didn't have to worry. So like, we went like a half hour away and went out to eat, and that's all she wanted to have was like a little one-on-one time to eat. And then she just was like, let's go sourcing. I'm like, seriously? So we went sourcing for a second. And I was like, well, I really wanted to go to the casino. So we went to the casino. That was a bad idea. I lost $200 really quick, really fast. So we left there. It didn't spoil our night, but I definitely wish I would have at least broke even. That'd have been a lot better, of course. She's like, see, you could have got $200 of stuff for Amazon. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. But it's all about the experience. It's all about, enjoying yourself. Because, we do work very hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like Chris, you work a full-time job, right?
Yep.
So I mean, like, with you like doing that and the reselling, like just being able to like go out and do whatever you can, you know what I mean, and just enjoy the day, not worry about like spending a little bit too much money or whatever. It's one of those times where you just like open up the wallet and just let it all fall out, and just one of those occasions. So
Yeah, no, I've been saving like crazy right now because we wanna move to a bigger place. This is like absolutely not ideal to just store all my reselling stuff in this one room and nowhere
Yeah.
else. Like I need more space. So
That picture on the wall behind you, Chris, it does look like it's getting lower.
This one? This one here? I have no control over that.
Well, every time I see it, it just looks like it's a little bit lower.
I don't know. Maybe it moved.
It's a joke.
Fine.
Okay, never mind.
Fine.
You guys all have like the most legit like microphone setups.
And here we are with none.
What, Nate?
What's it then? Here we are with just our laptop.
I know.
Oh yeah, it's just laptop mic built in.
Yep.
I have,
Newer
to,
laptops.
I have to order my one.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one too.
It's nice to
I
have
was
the
I was torn between that and the ringlet I just got.
This was like $40, the one that I got.
Mhm.
But that's Canadian, so yours is probably like $15 US.
I was looking last night. They're about 30, 40.
Yeah.
But the thing I was looking at was like because me and Cliff were talking before, and I was going to go with the one he got, and then I was like, I'll just hold off because I really want to keep putting money into just keep flipping my money, and I didn't want to spend because I'm just that. I don't like spending money on myself very much. I don't know why, but I'd rather just keep turning the business. So, I got a little extra money because I took out an Amazon lending loan that they actually approved me for, which I was pretty happy about. And then I'm getting paid tomorrow, so I'm like, I got all this extra cash floating in, and then Thursday I'm off. So I'm like, what stuff do I need like right now? Like, because I really want this to look a little better, sound a little better, and all that. So I definitely want to get a mic. But I was looking at those different boards, and I'm going to get I was hoping to try and get like a soundboard where I can put a bunch of like default like stuff into it, like sounds or whatever. You know what I mean? But man, those are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So I don't know. I was even trying to look on eBay to find something that was like used, but like should be okay. There's none that I don't even think they had any on there used. So I don't know. So I'm probably just gonna get just a regular setup with the external. What was that? The Phantom that we were looking at, Cliff? Or no, it wasn't the Phantom. What was the one that you got?
The audio interface?
Yeah.
It's the Euphoria UMC22.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I think I have that still saved in my my cart for like when you could save it for another time because I throw all that in there, and then I just never bought it yet. But I definitely want to do something like that.
What a fantastic idea! I'll start, I suppose, since it's my channel. My name's Cliff. On Planet YouTube, I go by Boondock Mercantile. I sell on eBay and Amazon, and my YouTube channel deals with that and 3D printing, and I have a health series every 2 weeks. Pass the torch.
Oh. Hey, I am Jody Matoma. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and I resell just on Poshmark, the US and Canada. And then I also run websites, missing persons websites across Canada and anonymous websites in Edmonton and Sudbury. Here you go, Chris.
Damn it.
Here.
You got
Right.
You,
there
I
you
should,
go.
I should make
Why
it
you
all
gotta
official.
zoom in? You don't have to zoom me in. It's all
I
good.
got that same Luigi back there.
I had a Mario one like it.
Mine's like new in box, so I should probably just. I need to collect them, put it background.
Aw,
That's
he's camera shy.
That's better. You didn't need to zoom me in. All right. Anyways, okay. My name is Chris. My channel is Thrift PCQ, and I am a part-time reseller located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So I do mainly resell on eBay, and I'm doing a bit of Amazon Canada as well. And to go with that, I am also a technical operations manager for a ticketing technology company.
That's pretty cool.
See, a title like that deserves to be zoom in.
No,
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining the moment.
Gosh.
You gonna reach up and grab that mic now, Nate, or what? Pass it over.
What's up, guys? Nate, every day I'm hustling. I sell on Amazon and eBay. I work a full-time job, and I basically do this full-time. I work on Zero Sleep, and I do a morning show with this guy, Pittsburgh, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yep. I'll grab that from you. My name's Anthony, and my YouTube channel is Pittsburgh. Do a lot of thrifting, yard sale, garage sale, like that type of stuff. I do morning show with Nate. Do a lot of pre-recorded or reseller vlogs and stuff. That's what I've been doing a lot lately. If you haven't seen me yet, check me out. If you have, continue to support me. Appreciate it.
there you go.
And
Well, I'm pretty sure
we'll
Destiny
be joining. We'll be joining you guys tomorrow, eh?
Yep, that's the plan.
The man with the plan.
Yep.
I think this is really cool. Just following each other's shows and just doing different collaborations and stuff like that. Like, the background change. Clip is doing big things over there.
Oh, there
What-
you go.
That's,
What picture?
that kind of fits really. That fits really cool. I kind of like that.
What picture is that behind there?
It's a Western Star logo.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I missed the big cliff face in the middle, though.
Well, I mean, I was starting to get creeped out.
Thanks, Jennifer, for putting in the links for everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was a great picture clip. Jay looks like he's about to be go on a TV show or something like that with that picture.
It's like a GQ model or something like that.
It's like-
Looks like a professional headshot.
It's pretty good, Jody. You look like a superstar.
That was when I first started showing myself on YouTube, and I was just chilling on the couch with the Canadian flag behind me.
I remember that. I remember that was the first time I met you on YouTube. I was like, "Who's this guy with the Canadian flag?" I was like, "Oh, it's Cliff.
Canadian flag.
I've seen Cliff before. I can't remember whose chat it was in though."
I pretty well started with Tommy and Destiny, or Tommy and Tracy.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So how's Amazon Canada, Chris?
It's been slow for now. I'm waiting for my next shipment to get to show up over there. Sent it yesterday of DVDs.
How much does it cost you to ship there?
So the boxes that I send, they're not that big. So they're
Okay.
like maybe this big, filled
Mhm.
with maybe about 30 to 40 Blu-rays, box sets, or DVDs, and it costs about $8 to ship out to them.
Do they give you discounted shipping rates?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to get discounting rates for my shipments, and they don't do anything international.
Oh yeah.
Anthony, he actually drove a shipment up there, which I was actually pretty shocked that they would let you drop off like that because
Dude, they didn't even check. All they really
Really?
asked me at the border was I a criminal and did I bring any guns across the border?
they're like, heck yeah.
And like,
These
Yeah.
I
Why these
didn't
guns?
say that, but I don't think I looked very like intimidating to the guy though, because I was chilling there. And when I travel, I like to be comfortable. So I had like a big red crock up on the dashboard, just like laid back in the passenger seat. And he's like, "Yeah, just move along."
get out of here. Yeah, Anthony, he got his first shipment up there, so we might be going up to good old Canada. Well, I guess I'll be going to the border and getting dropped off, but Anthony will be muling into Canada from me here shortly.
Yep. I will gladly be a mule for you on the flip side if you want, Chris. If you have any U.S. stuff you want to send in, we have a much bigger marketplace.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Like, I'm still testing out Canada. I mean, it's been doing like decent for me at least. I mean, at least with what I've been sending over. So I'm still okay. I'm still pretty content with sending it to Canada for now, just because I don't really like searching for a lot more other things that I may be gated on. And
Yeah. You guys should definitely look into that syrup, though, seeing if that's something that you could potentially send in Amazon.
oh yeah, I'll try to look into it more.
Yeah, we were live on our ecom show, and I was going to tell him to look into just like like the syrup and just different stuff that Canada's known for, and I totally forgot, or he had to go because he was actually live from his phone, I think that.
Mhm.
So I totally forgot because we weren't live after the show very long.
Yeah.
So then, like when he left, I was like, he was telling me about like a syrup or something. I'm like, dude, you should have scanned that for Amazon. Like not only for Canada, but like definitely the U.S. because that might be like in huge demand because it's not in the U.S. Stuff like that where maybe one person was from Canada or whatever, or went to Canada and tried it, and they're like, oh, I'll pay anything for that, like
Mhm.
double the price what normal syrup in the United States is, and then boom, you have something that's like huge profit. So, like that would be a really cool situation. Just like even if like for example, like say Anthony goes into Canada to drop all our stuff, he brings back some stuff to ship for you for the United States or whatever, and then you can even go get some replenishables. That'd be a crazy setup. That would save money all the way around the board.
Yeah.
It's all about networking and friendships, man.
Yeah.
It go a long way in business because I mean, just like we're just talking about now, that's
Susie being rude or
that could save all of us some good money.
I just think
Tommy said you'll get ruined by the maple syrup mafia.
Oh yeah, I saw that video from it was from Vice. Like they have that whole story about that maple syrup.
Is that a real thing, like maple syrup mafia?
I mean, it's like a conspiracy kind of because like technically all the source of maple syrup is all coming from I think it's like the French. Like they control the distribution of the maple syrup. Like the authentic stuff, not the Mrs. Butterworths or Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah, I
closing
wonder-
the door behind you.
I wonder how that would work because with certain products, they don't want you exporting or bring across the border, and I wonder how all that would work.
It had to flip and said, Jody, take your hat off if you're being held hostage.
Yeah, the answer.
Yeah, that maple
correct.
syrup.
No, all right, go ahead.
That maple syrup in Quebec is almost similar to the Tabor corn in Alberta. And down in Tabor, Alberta, there's actually only 2 companies that are licensed to sell Tabor corn. Like you drive down the highway and there's someone in a pickup truck with a sign up, and it's some of the most sought after cobbed corn in the summertime in Alberta.
There you go, some
But,
private label
They're
corn.
they're actually required to display their permit that they're allowed to sell Tabor corn.
Nate's bearded corn coming to you from Amazon.
It's hard to get a word in with 5 people. To answer Craig's question, was it? I just practiced the piano for 2 hours yesterday
Nice.
for the first time in a couple weeks. So yeah, pretty
Nice.
sweet.
Now, Jody, you said that you do websites and stuff like that. Have you ever thought about like doing that type of work with reselling, like doing it for other people, like setting up websites or running websites for people, like either on a reselling platform, like where you would like say from me from YouTube perspective, like push traffic from viewers or other people just to have certain stuff, or like a web page just promoting people's channels or something like that. Ever thought about doing something like that?
No, nothing like that.
No?
No. I don't think I would have the time to create a website for somebody else and run it, to be honest. So I never really thought of it. Because the ones I run are daily. I have to update them daily, so it's a lot of work.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be true. I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah, that would be a lot on your plate. But I think it's pretty cool that what you're doing, up there and everything with your website you're doing now.
Appreciate it. Tough times.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious to know if like you guys weren't reselling, you weren't doing your jobs, if you could do like anything in the world, what would it be?
Drive truck for a NASCAR team.
That'd be cool.
And like I have a commercial license anyway, so most of what I'd pick would be, some sort of truck driving, right?
That'd be cool.
I could see Cliff over there trying to do a little shake and bake. Talladega Nights. A little bit of shake
and bake.
I love that movie.
I'd probably want to get my missing websites and my shout out, those anonymous websites, going across like Canada, US, Australia, UK, as far as I could. That'd be pretty cool.
Nice.
I'd probably want to play baseball.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Beard?
Honestly, I love the reselling, man. Like, if I had to do something, I'd do the reselling or some type of running some type of business. I really like the business side of things. Like, I love just, that would be what I want to do, honestly. Like, other than that, if I had to pick something else, it'd probably be probably play sports, like being a football player or something like that, because I was pretty close. Like, I played college football, and if I wasn't a knucklehead, I probably would have had a chance, maybe a very slim chance at the league or whatever, or maybe even arena football or something. But yeah, I was for me coming out of a smaller school, which hurt me. I got a lot of D1 offers, and well, not a lot, but I got a few D1 offers. I would have got more if I would have went to a bigger school and we actually played in people that were actually like half decent. Like we didn't play anybody good until we get to the playoffs every year, so it just kind of hurt my recruiting because you see a big guy like myself going against like 150-pound freshman or something because they just weren't the areas we're playing against just weren't really they had big schools. They just didn't have people that were good at football, I guess. And we would blow them out. I'd play like 2 quarters, and my highlight film was awesome. Made a bunch of different.
You still got any?
What's that?
Any of your highlight film?
I actually have to look.
You should make a video of it. That'd be cool.
There's some stuff on YouTube of me, I think. Not like just of me, but like of football games.
Yeah.
Where I can pull out some plays where I just went like crazy.
Nice. Yeah, I would say if I had to do something different and I could do anything that I wanted in the entire world, I would bring an NBA team to Pittsburgh, and I would be like the owner. That'd be freaking awesome.
I figured it would be to own the Steelers.
Nah, I mean that would be cool, but I think it'd be cool to like bring new sport to Pittsburgh. We haven't had since the 70s.
We're such a football area. Football and hockey, baseball, like basketball. I don't know how good basketball would be in our area.
Probably not super great because no one seems to like basketball. That's why every time I find somebody that's into basketball, I like constantly talk to them about it because
I like
no
who
one ever wants to talk about basketball with me.
I like who.
Well, I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying.
You don't talk basketball with me.
I mean, we can if you want. Figure that out, Nate.
You probably don't like LeBron no more since he left the Cavs.
I still like him. He brought a championship to my favorite team, so me and LeBron we're all good. Question is, how's Chris feeling about Kawhi?
I think it's been okay so far. I mean, we're doing pleasantly better than we did last year so far in the standings. So it's just all up to them how they're going to be in the playoffs without a superstar.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely I definitely watched a lot of basketball last year in the playoffs. I just I'd come in from work and it'd be on and it was good basketball to watch. And it was fun rooting for the underdog because everyone was talking about how Golden State, was going to be gifted this trophy and everything else. Now they had a lot of injuries and stuff, but still they had to fight their way to get there. I mean, Kawhi making that last minute jump shot over Embiid.
Oh, that was
and then
crazy.
how it bounced in and his reaction because he's such a quiet guy. I mean that play will forever be remembered from you guys out there in Toronto, and for him probably the rest of his life. I mean, you'll see that for years and years to come because that shot helped them get to the finals, and then they won the final. So that's going to be part of Canada and Toronto's basketball thing, like Michael Jordan, doing all the million things he did for Chicago, and that's down. So, but it sucked for him to leave. I figured he was going to leave. Thought he was going to go to maybe the Lakers, but I figured that wasn't going to happen. I don't know why the Lakers waited so long. I guess And you got Kawhi as telling you maybe he was just playing the market so the Lakers wouldn't be able to get any more superstar power and couldn't spend any money. So it was smart for them to do that, or for him to do that, I should say.
Can you imagine if we would have went to the Lakers, how like disgusting that team would be with like Kawhi, LeBron, and AD, like 3 of the top 5 players? That'd be all sorts of like unfair to the league.
If you had a team like that, you could rest one guy every night.
Yep.
And still win, say 70 games. I don't know if the Lakers are on track to hit that or not, but
Well, they're doing good. I don't know about 70 games though.
Yeah, I don't know if I hit that because isn't LeBron hurt now, so he's gonna be out for a couple games.
Yeah, I don't know if LeBron's hurt. I know AD was. Like, he was out the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think they're load managing without having to actually say it, you know?
Yeah.
He's constantly hurt though, like AD. Like he plays hurt all the time.
Yeah.
The Lakers already have 13 losses already.
Yeah, so they can't get 70 wins.
No, they'd have to get 2 and whatever all the way out to get 70. Or no.
No.
Yeah, the best they can get to 79.
No, 69.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. You can tell my math is not very good today.
Guys, if you have any questions for Nate and Anthony over here in the chat, please feel free to write it, and we'll definitely ask them.
And drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Craig's asking if we have Facebook groups and pages for them. Yeah, I can drop our Facebook group if you guys are interested in being a part of it. So this is me and Nate's Facebook group. It's called Ecom and Beyond. It's named after our morning show. You can find both of us in there too. It's the easiest way to find us on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have an account. I just use my wife's account to post in there.
You'll also see information about our meetup we're going to be doing in April as well. So if anyone wants to come out to the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, we're going to be doing it on Saturday, April 18th. And it's going to be for and then Tommy the Bargain Effect and his wife, Destiny, who's just in the chat, they're going to be in for 5 days. And Hip Flip Mama is going to be in, I think, for 4.
Yeah, actually, Tommy and Destiny will be there 7. They're going to be there the entire week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
But it's open to anybody to come. If you would like to go, just I believe it's one of our announcements, or we have people are going or whatever. Just say that you're going and you're in. We even have discounted hotel rates, and they have they call it SteelCon, which is the day after, which is on Sunday the 19th, which is like a Comic-Con.
Yep.
That's gonna be pretty awesome to
We'll be
go check out.
Freddy Krueger's going to be there. A whole bunch of people from Walking Dead. I think who else is coming. Some Star Trek
That's
people.
too bad I can't go to that. That's my birthday, the 18th.
That'd be cool if you could, dude. I'd get you a cake. And I'll even get maple syrup on it for you.
I would eat a piece of cake since you're buying.
That's what I.
I think the tickets are. How much are the tickets, Nate? Like $15? Something like
Yeah,
that?
if you buy them before, I think it might be March 15th. I think they're like $15, which that reminds me, I'm gonna have to go buy mine for right now to the show.
Yeah, feel free to grab one.
Yeah, I'll be right on that. But yeah, I mean, just that whole setup, and we have everything kind of like pretty good idea what we want to do. It's gonna be like some sourcing stuff and hanging out and seeing the few bright spots of Pittsburgh, which Pittsburgh's not like New York City or Las Vegas type of town, so there's only going to be a few different places that are kind of cool.
But we do have more Lombardi trophies than both of those towns put together.
Yeah. So, we just try to do our best to make, it's a nice little hangout for everyone to come in, and it'll be pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Nice, Jody. You got 706 listings.
Yeah, a lot of old inventory though. Got to get rid of it.
I wonder if Poshmark's just like how eBay is, like when people say like it's better to close out a listing and relist, or make a new listing or whatever, if that has anything to do with Poshmark.
Yeah, it does help a bit. Yeah, because it puts you back to the top, to the most recent listed or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Craig, we're definitely gonna hit up some for Manny's.
Why's my chat behind? Oh, you must be on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
I was like, how did you see that? I didn't see it yet. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm on StreamYard. Duh. Getting close to 1K there, Jody.
Yeah.
Getting there, eh?
How close are you, Chris?
I'm almost there too. What do you?
Last time I see, he was like 850 or something like that.
I'm at.
Oh man, much better than that now.
I'm at
No, I mean,
924.
oh, 924.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's gonna
We're gonna have a race here.
he's gonna beat me to it. I'm telling you. I'm telling all of you
No.
that he's gonna beat me to it.
No.
And
Chris, you blew up, man. You sped past me. You're like,
Yeah.
no.
Good job.
I guess it's the mic and the voice, huh? Like what's going on here? I'm gonna order mine on Amazon, so this way I can give a little voice like this,
There you go.
baby. Oh yeah.
You should make your beard hold the mic too. That'd be awesome. You get it? Just stick it in there like an afro comb.
What, like like the mic?
Yeah.
It might stay. Depending on how big it is, it might work. It could definitely hold its own.
I mean, who else on YouTube would have a microphone in their beard like an afro pick?
I know I was the first person to have a beard cam. I know that on my pre-records.
Right?
YouTube first right here, guys.
You could even, if a bigger mic doesn't work, just clip a lapel mic to your beard.
You can definitely just. My wife came downstairs. She goes, "Why do you have a bunch of pens in your beard?" I was like, "They're saying to stick stuff in it and just see if it would stay." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like."
You know what we should do? We should try to get you like a Guinness World Record for most pens in one beard.
I wonder how many that is.
Most objects in one beard.
I'm sure there's somebody with like a ZZ Top beard. It's like down to his ankles. That's 6'3", that would just have a crazy, amazing amount of like pens or whatever in there that would just blow me out the water. I would do it, and I'd put like 40 or 50 in there, and then I'd go look at the record books and be like 6,745. Like what? Are we talking
keep
the
growing
same?
it, man. You need to keep growing it. You need to have like the Rapunzel hair of beards.
No, I don't think I want to do. Like maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing yet. I don't know if I should go back to this.
You could always just put it in a ponytail. That way you have the best of both worlds.
I could. I definitely could. I got definitely enough hang time to do that.
I like what I got. It doesn't steal any barbecue sauce off my ribs when I try to eat them.
That is the worst, man. They cook it for us at work every once in a while, and for whatever reason they made a bunch of wings. So I'm like, oh yes, I'm gonna get some wings. Yeah, I mean some free food. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get some barbecue wings. They had a bunch of different dipping sauces because they supply stuff for Quaker Steak and Lube and stuff. So we had all their sauces and stuff. So it was like really good.
Nice.
So I get there and I'm putting stuff on. And I sit down. I'm like, I wonder how this is gonna work. So I grab like literally a stack of napkins like this. I set it down to myself. I'm like, okay. And I start to eat. I'm like, where's the sauce? And I look at my beard, it's just like soaked in it. Like I go look at myself and I try to wipe it out. And it's like there's no way. So I had to basically give myself like a bit like a bath in the sink. My beard was like soaked in like just like this like barbecue sauce.
You should have heard Nate ranting and raving the other day because we just ended the show and his wife brought him some pink pancakes to eat, and he got the syrup like all stuck in his beard. It was hilarious to watch.
Some behind the scenes.
Oh, when you're done, you just go grab the cat. Just hold the cat for a while. He'll clean that right up.
Oh, my dog would go to town. Yeah, he always like you bring food around. You know what I mean? Like he always thinks he's getting a piece because that's how most animals are. So like, then he'll smell like a little remnants of it in the beard because of like the sauce or whatever or syrup. So he'd probably just go to town.
Does Cujo like the line?
Right?
I want to know what the punchline to that would be, though. Can't use this peanut butter.
Oh no.
Creamy or crunchy? Guess it depends on what kind of mood you're in that night.
Neither. I was waiting for some type of comment like that.
Who better than Ken Daigle?
I jumped right in front of that one. Here comes a train. Beep, beep.
Oh, Anthony, I wanted to ask you, when you were doing like wrestling, what was your finisher?
The choke slam.
Nice.
Yeah, and I also used to do the big splash, like where you bounce off the ropes, come down, and just like squash somebody. I used to do that, and I also used to do. It was like a bear hug, but I would turn it into a spine buster. Like those are
nice.
pretty big moves.
Picture you do like the Rikishi, where you like throw them into the turnbuckle, and then you kind of just smear your butt in his face.
So that's why you invited me over your house.
Wait, how does that work?
That wasn't syrup. That was booty dust.
That conversation turned definitely not how I expected it to be.
That escalated quickly.
I guess
It typically does with me, Nate, though.
Lisa definitely was. She was the first woman to rock a full beard.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
She has the replica of the beard. Maybe a little darker color, but it's definitely good. I think I was at work and I was like, because every time I go on break, I pop up YouTube just seeing what's going on. I'll hop in the chat or something, and I seen like, I don't know if she has a thumbnail or that just happened to what was being seen because after I hit the button, and I seen the beard. I'm like, what is going on in here? And then Lisa was like, look, Nate, I got a beard.
Hey, what's up, Pat? Good to see you, my man.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
What's up, Pat?
So, Pat, a retired wrestler, a beard, and 3 cool Canadians walk into a bar.
Fill in the blank.
Just catching you up so when the punchline comes, we'll all be on the same page.
Figure you to have the like Stone Cold Stunner variation of a finisher, Anthony.
Nah, not really. I did like more like big man moves, you know. wrestled like a slow fat guy with a little bit of like athleticism. That was kind of my thing. It was more like King Kong Bundy style wrestling.
So,
Back in the day.
what was the most devastating move that was done on you wrestling?
You mean that actually hurt me the most, or I mean because I've done so many stupid things. Like
I guess both. You can say both.
The move that I broke my back on was like I took a super kick. It was a tag team match, 2 out of 3 falls match, and the one guy gave me a super kick to the face, and then the other guy gave me like a rock bottom, and I just kind of threw myself up, and on the way down I just like crunched myself. That was probably the most painful move, caused the most damage, but. I mean, I did all kinds of stupid stuff, man. I've been hit with like every blunt object you can think of. Like I tell people, like it even got to a point where we wrestled at a church one time, and somebody put like the crown of thorns on my head and hit me with a kendo stick. Like it was like that like level of crazy. Like we were in certain cities where the fans would bring weapons to the ring and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, I got smashed in the face with a toaster once.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff. So
That was hardcore.
yeah, I did all kinds of hardcore matches. No, I don't know what the punchline is, Pat. We're still waiting. I did something similar in gym class one time, Pat D's. You know that balance beam the gymnasts like try to walk on? Me and a buddy were like goofing around, and I tried to frog splash him off of the like edge of that thing, and I ended up like tripping, and I like fell on my wrist and ended up like breaking my wrist, and I had to like play the rest of the football season with a cast on my arm. Felt like such a moron.
That's good to have as a football player. Now you got a nice smack move that you can do.
Oh yeah, I was a lineman anyway, so
Yeah,
pretty much all I did.
wasn't like you're catching any passes or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one thing that's crazy. It's like if I actually probably played football like earlier in my life, I probably could have been like a tight end or something. Because like we used to play turkey ball and stuff like that. Not kill it, just like I'm not fast or anything, of course, especially for my size or anything. But like if I actually like wanted to, like I had abilities to be able to do that. I remember one time I did an out and up. I caught a pass like over my shoulder. I don't even know how I caught it. I just went like this. And it just landed basically like right in my bread basket.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. I was pretty happy. It was like one of them things where it's like, how in the heck did I catch it? It was like someone just like dropped the ball just like perfect.
We have a few people saying that you're more of a wide receiver, Nate.
No, I played offensive line in high school and defensive line, of course. But could have played some tight end if I actually really wanted to.
Reseller cage match.
Let's do it.
Only if Ansley is in a bikini walking around the outside of the cage holding up the round number sign.
I think my finisher would be fitting. It would probably be the Canadian Destroyer.
Nice.
That's my favorite move.
That is an awesome move. There's a lot of like really awesome wrestlers that come from Canada too.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of them probably trained in with the Hearts probably, or
You got Jericho.
Yep.
even Lance Storms. I think he had a school as well.
Yep. One of the guys I helped train actually, he started his training with Lance Storm.
Oh,
Then
nice.
he ended up moving to Pittsburgh for work, and he picked up his training here. That's what's up. Old school picker said he'd be dropping the elbow Macho Man style.
Nice.
Funniest move ever was the Ric Flair. Woo! He do the chest slap, then
Yeah.
his little like dance he do like
Yeah.
and then he'd fall or whatever and drop elbow or
Flair
something.
is awesome.
Dude, he sold that so hard. That was so awesome.
I still have his DVD set that I like watch every so often. Like he has so many classic matches like back in the 80s. It's like insane.
Dude, I found last year at yard sale. I was going to a yard sale. Then there happened to be a yard sale like 2 blocks up the road. I was about to drive past in my local town. I was about to go, I think, out your way, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I stopped, and it was like one of your typical yard sales, a lot of the Christmas stuff and, oddball, like knickknacks and stuff like that. And then next, like, there was this tub, and I pulled out, and it's all these wrestling DVDs.
Nice.
Most of them are brand new sealed. They had SummerSlam, like the
big box set.
Yeah, they had that brand new sealed. They had I think it was WrestleMania.
I used to have
No, it was Royal Rumble,
Okay.
and it was like she had the first 2 parts of it, but they were open, so I didn't get them, but I grabbed the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I sold all like each one for like $50, and I spent like $13 on the whole lot of everything I got. I think I ended up making like $300 or $400. I think it was like
Dude,
no
there's
way.
good money in wrestling DVDs. Like, look at Lonnie right now. He's been selling off TNA DVDs. Imagine if they would have been like WWE or like something like a little more mainstream.
Yeah, and the thing was crazy was like, I was kind of new to reselling at the time, so I didn't know. I should have probably grabbed the whole box, but I did grab the best of the best at least.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I'll have another yard sale the next week after." She ended up never having another one, so I was like, "Damn!" Like I was waiting like patiently to see a sign, because she put up a sign. She didn't advertise like on any websites or anything, so it would have been like one of those hidden gems that would just pop up here and there. So I'm hoping she does another one this year. And I'll be like, "How much you want for the tub?" I'll just take the whole tub.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was trying to comp it, but you know how it is. Like when you're at yard sale, then I'm 1-on-1 with this person. There's no one else there.
Yeah.
So I was trying to make it. I was like, "Yeah, I'm talking to my buddy. He likes wrestling. Let's see if he wants these." But really, I'm looking at my eBay.
Ben said I should train people for money. I actually, I used to help my tag team partner with like newer trainees. He was training people for money. He's actually the one who trained me. He was originally, like, whenever I first started training, he was the NWA's national heavyweight champion. So like that was a belt that like Dusty Rhodes held, and it was pretty prestigious at the time. But yeah, I used to help with it. I never really took a paycheck for it. I just did it because, like I was. It's good, yeah. Plus, it's good practice to help you get better too. The more you do it, so he was doing it anyway. I would go with him and just kind of work out with the guys, and take a lot of the bumps for him and stuff.
Oh, this piece of good knock on the door. She probably wouldn't remember me because my beard has gotten way longer since then. Plus, like, I'm a pretty big dude, so I'd probably scare the living. She'd be scared to death. Like, "Oh my god!" And she'd slam the door. Next thing, the popo's outside.
That'd be a pretty good question for the chat. So if you have a Ring doorbell and you see somebody that looks like Nate show up at your door, what do you do?
Someone like Nate. What's that supposed to be?
Take it any way you want, my friend. I just meant large man, giant beard, little bit gangster.
Gangsta.
Print complete.
You making, Cliff?
You finished?
You were making that YouTube thing last time, man. I want one.
Everybody wants one. Their prices, I don't know. I think the prices should start going up.
Oh, jeez.
Is that only for Nate? Do I still get a friend discount? What's up, Tim?
Or I
What
could
up,
just
Tim?
make the one and then put it up to auction.
Dude, I bet you do good on that.
Hey Tim.
That thing was legit.
It'll look even better once I mount the mirror on it.
They have YouTube play buttons. They're 3D printed.
Yeah.
There's
really?
a
I was
regular one,
I was
gold.
I was eyeballing one of the diamond ones. I think that you get with 10 million subs.
It's a YouTube hoodie. What's that? 5X? What's up?
You gonna rock one?
I might get this. That's pretty cool. It just says YouTube, and it's like a bunch of like different random like YouTube like channels or whatever. And it just says YouTube across the chest. It says broadcast or so.
Nice.
2488. But it's from China.
That means it's secretly like a 1X.
Yeah, like
And you'll get it sometime next year.
Dude, I've ordered so many cool things from China that I was excited to get, and then I get it, and it like barely fits my wife, who's like, a single X, and I'm, a 4 to 5X, and it's like literally like tighter than spandex. It's like fat guy in a little coat tight.
so I'm looking, I type in YouTube 3D print thing. And then you know how it goes to like 26 other items found from eBay international sellers.
Mm-hmm.
And then results matching fewer words. And then there's a 3D printed ramen noodle shirt. And then one says THC flavor. What? That's crazy. The Baby Yoda's. But I have to go shopping.
Baby Yoda.
I have to go shopping for the personal, which I don't do often. Oh, there's a Simpsons shirt.
Nice.
I wonder where Mr. Burns is at on that shirt. Oh, hey, I got a notification. What's that? Oh, offer expired. Ooh. Thought it was going to be a sale. But what do you like? I remember last week on your show, like you guys were talking about how it's a little it's harder out in Canada to basically like source and things. You don't have yard sales. So what things do you guys have that you guys try to replace that with that maybe we don't do because we have yard sales?
We do have garage sales.
Oh, you do? I
And
thought,
all throughout the summer,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's just not as available. Like,
just like the northern states.
yeah,
oh, okay. So basically, it's maybe it was maybe I heard that wrong. Maybe it was because of the population is less. There's less maybe sales or something like that. Maybe I heard. I don't know how. I don't know.
There's a few extra steps that we need to go through to find those garage sales.
yeah.
Because
Like
Canada has 10% of the population that the U.S. has, but I would say 5% or less of Canada uses Craigslist. Like last summer, I found 3 garage sales listed on Yard Sale Treasure Map, and that was all last summer, and those were like a 9-hour drive for me, 8-hour drive.
Yeah, lucky for me, I was actually able to find community groups on Facebook. So they actually post in those community groups, like people that are having like garage sales during the summer. They actually post a list of all the different grow out that weekend, so that you can try to get a whole bunch within that one day or that one weekend. But I mean, you make it work here. There are the thrift stores still. There are bins like I know Jody has one near him. And then yeah, there's online estate auctions. There's Facebook Marketplace. It's all there. It's just that yard sales or garage sales specifically just aren't as abundant
Right.
in these parts.
And church sales, we got them too.
There you go. Yeah.
I literally was just tracking one down on my phone. Like I just got an alert. There's a church sale happening in Pittsburgh this weekend that I'm definitely going to be hitting up. There's a certain bearded guy that should probably come with me. It would be legit.
Is that good? Is that good?
Well, I don't know. It should be. If it's the one I'm thinking is, I went to it last year and scored pretty good. So
What day is it?
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday?
Yep.
Then I'm in there like swimwear.
Yep.
Especially if it's a Saturday, because I'm off Saturday. So
That's a good question Tim has here. Do they have no, it's not in New Kensington, Craig. It's in Millville, Pennsylvania.
it's a good sourcing ground too, Millville.
Yep. It's right by Ross. Tim's asking, do they have Goodwill auctions online in Canada?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Never-
do. I see them when you go to the store as well. They'll have like silent auctions as well. But yeah, I think I've seen a couple online ones. Nice.
Right on, man.
It's been. You got me ready to buy one of those, like a 3D printer.
Yeah, I want to get one, dude. I opened up an Etsy store just for that purpose, and I keep telling myself I need to focus more on this business before I start looking into another one. But it's on my to-do list.
How much is the 3D printer you're looking at, Pittsburgh?
Like $300.
That's
Wow.
it?
Yeah,
No, I go halves.
let's do it.
Let's do it. I'll send the money PayPal right now.
Well, I gotta wait and do my taxes first.
Oh, geez. See?
But I don't know how much the IRS is gonna hit me up for. I won't be prepared.
Sorry, you can
I
get
should
a
pull-
you can get a loan.
I should pull a commission off that since I've got the selling platform here.
You can always come see the bearded loan shark if you need some money.
The bearded loan shark.
I'll hit you
Dude,
first.
make it rain, man.
Huh?
Make it rain.
I can make it rain.
I know you're Mr. Money Bags over there.
Money bags.
As soon as I get paid, I'll be.
That's sweet, dude.
Nice.
You make some good stuff, Cliff, man. So this is what you do: just put all a bunch of stuff like that in a box, right? And I'll send you a prepaid shipping label to myself.
I think Jody would be the only one in here to half-assed appreciate that one.
Houston Oilers.
It would look a lot better if it was the Pittsburgh Penguins, but it's pretty nice.
Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it might have been like football. Houston.
I like
uh,
that.
That
that
is
one.
sweet, dude.
I like that one.
That's
That's so
legit.
cool.
Dude, I bet you probably get over $100 for that online.
I'll be painting that the licensed colors.
That's awesome. Yeah, you can
Is,
make money on that online, dude, for real.
Anthony, you're a video game guy. You probably know about a third of all the Nintendo 64 games that were released have the wrong colors on the opening screen.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because when Nintendo released the 64 and they gave the picture of the logo to the developers,
Yeah.
they gave them a 2D picture.
Mm.
But the developers put in, like a lot of them put in a rotating logo, but they used the wrong colors in about a third of them.
Oh, wow.
Fun fact.
Yeah. For real.
I never knew that.
Because like if you take like the Nintendo 64 logo, from what you can see, it's about like that. But what they never did tell anybody was what color this face was. Like in behind that leg there. So when it spun, it was shown, but a lot of the times they got it wrong.
Big flip. That thing is so cool, though, man. I bought one of these off of RC Maddox. I don't know if you know who he is, but my favorite system of all time is the Super Nintendo. So 3D printed
I've
that.
I've got one of those 3D files as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love to
I
print
haven't-
stuff like that and sell it.
Nice.
Nice. That's cool, dude.
You have like all your stuff is like.
You see the money that you can make in that, though, Nate? Like if you were to put that on Etsy and eBay,
Why do you think I'm like?
you print on demand.
Why do you think I'm like? Here's half the money. Let's go. I'm about to just send you the whole 300, and you just send me a check, passive income. Let's go.
I could do that.
You just do all the work, and I just give you the money bags.
Be like Mark Cuban for me, Nate.
Basically, this is a Shark Tank. Pinch your idea to me, Mr. Pittsburgh.
My idea is to almost be like a print-on-demand drop shipper type dude.
Well, I was
Hey,
in,
good night.
but
good
after
night,
that pitch, I'm out.
Hey, see you, Pat.
Night,
Later,
Pat.
Pat.
No, I mean essentially, like you're getting paid like to do the work when it's due, and like how much would you say it would cost you, Cliff, to print something like this?
For me to print that, it'll be about 4 hours of my time and maybe $6 in filament.
So $6. You don't even really have to be there while it's printing, though, right? You just click file print and boom.
It's a really good idea to be around when the 3D printer's running.
Really? Like you could actually.
Because some of them don't have the data or don't have the brain in them to shut things down when something goes wrong.
Gotcha. Okay. So maybe it's not as
And-
easy as I thought it was going to be, Nate.
But like the newer, like this one takes a long time because I'm running on firmware that's a couple of generations old.
Mhm.
Because modern firmware doesn't work on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you could just click file print and just let it do its thing, that'd be a lot cooler.
I'm sure there might be a model that is a little more, cautious when things go crazy or whatever.
You want to pay thousands, though.
Yeah, the biggest danger with them is like if the print head gets stuck somewhere,
Mhm.
that nozzle is being heated to 410 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you get something that hot just sitting in plastic, and if it like if the extruder itself doesn't know anything went wrong, it's going to keep feeding plastic into it.
Gotcha.
So then it's just going to
That's just
balloon
money.
up, and eventually that could catch fire. There's actually YouTube videos on what happens when 3D printers go awry.
Interesting.
But it actually took me from from when I got it till probably 2 months ago to actually trust the thing to like let it run when I go out and check the mail or if I even go to the post office. Because then I'm only gone for about 40 minutes.
Jody, Tim
And
says that.
Mhm.
Good.
and even like I've got one of them little security cameras that Jackie and Sarah have that they showed.
Mhm.
So I can just set that up right beside it, pointing right at it, and then say when I get to the post office, I can look it up on my phone and see everything's going okay. Because in this town, if a fire starts in your house, it's gonna be like 20 minutes minimum before anyone shows up at your house. And being an all volunteer fire department, the first guy to get to your house may very well not have the truck. He could just be some farmer in a pickup who got the call on his pager and then comes to answer the call, right? Like I've actually had a fire in my house last year, and I I reached the point in my mind where I said, okay, it's 15 minutes before the fire department gets here anyway, so I'm going to fight the fire myself for 15 minutes. Because in 15 minutes, this trailer will be gone. Because they're tinder boxes, is what they are.
Yeah. See, Anthony, our whole business would be up in smoke if I let you in charge.
Yeah, you should. Well, I mean,
Like a vape clown.
maybe we should revisit this one, Nate.
Maybe I would have to do some research.
Yeah, I mean, I
If you
would have
guys
probably put a lot more research into it before I actually did it.
if you guys have insurance, you could always ask your agent if you're still covered if you have a 3D printer.
Mhm.
Myself, I'm going to admit I don't have fire insurance in my house. Because fire insurance for trailers is like it's expensive as a mortgage payment. It's absolutely insane.
Wow.
Jeez.
You know what you need to do, Cliff? You need to call Jake from State Farm.
Yeah. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
That would be me, like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, and my wife be like, "Who are you talking to?" Jake from State Farm. That's exactly what my wife would do to me. Who the hell are you talking to? 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I always stay up late, so that definitely would be me.
If they weren't going okay, Craig, I would call 911 from where I was at and then drive home myself. Because really, if my house was going up, my first thought would be my cat.
You have just one cat, Cliff?
Yeah. I don't think, like I had a buddy come over to visit a couple of times, and he brought his boxer.
Yeah.
And my cat wouldn't let this dog rest.
That's how my cat is. He'll sure have beat up both my dogs at the same time.
Yeah, like if I got a dog, he would kill it. I think if I got a pet lion, he would kill it.
Yeah, I hear you there.
Because I've seen him chase dogs out of my yard. There's one time I saw the neighbor's dogs come into my yard, so I threw my boots on and ran around the other way and chased them off my yard. And I actually I spoke dog language to them. I didn't bark at them, but I went, when I chased them, I ran right to the edge of my lawn and stood my ground. And they've been back a couple other times, but my cat actually chased them out of the yard.
All right, guys, it's we're already 2 hours into this, so we'll probably call it a night. But guys, Anthony, Nate, it's been awesome having you guys on here.
Yeah, I appreciate you having us on. Definitely an honor.
Yeah,
For sure.
guys, if you haven't subscribed to Anthony or Nate, please do yourself a favor and subscribe to these handsome young stud muffins.
Why, thank you.
If you don't click on any of the links that were given out in the chat, their links are in the description below. Both of them. And we'll actually be on the Ecom and Beyond show tomorrow.
Yep. It's going to be awesome. Speaking of which, can you send me that thumbnail you have for your Canadian Reseller Roundtable?
Absolutely.
I want to plug that into the thumbnail for tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. Nate and Anthony.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
anytime, guys.
Awesome.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, always a pleasure, man. Anytime. I love doing these hangouts and collaborations.
Absolutely.
It's just fun, man. This is my way of just, some people have friends that go do stuff. I go on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's my way of taking a break from work, and I'm learning at the same time different things every day. So I always enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure.
Same here.
And I feel the same way. It's always awesome to get to hang out with like-minded people and just kind of talk about the things we're passionate about. So thanks again for having us.
Even if it's not necessarily about reselling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, we just touched on a little here and there. So it's cool to break up a little bit.
That'll be in US funds, by the way.
Yeah, believe it or not, I come on for free. I think Nate takes all the money.
I got a good line tamer somehow. No, I'm just kidding. I would go on basically anybody's show that would let me come on.
Yep, I would too.
We just love the community and just it's an honor.
Tim's asking.
All right,
me
thanks.
After party.
What's
Oh, after party.
Thanks for hanging out with everybody.
Yeah.
Hope you guys all have a great night.
Yeah, we'll have a battle royale here. See who's going on next.
It's a mystery, so watch
Yeah.
the notifications.
Next week it'll be on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for that next Tuesday.
All right, thank you guys.
All right.
Peace, everyone.